the Comic on Demand show.
All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Comic on Demand show. Hang on, I didn't fix that camera first. Welcome to the live stream. My name is Mark Harmon, and you are watching the Comic on Demand show. This is the live drawing show where I will draw a 4-panel comic that will look something like this. But as you can see, it is blank. That is because I am going to let you tell me what to draw. But I do have some rules, so here's the rules. I'm not taking suggestions yet, but when I do, you'll know. And when I do, I have some rules. Rule number 1: no suggestions of anything that already exists. That's like copyrighted, like Superman, SpongeBob, all that stuff. Because look, someone was already creative, and now it's time for you to be creative. Okay? So, just saying what something else, giving me a suggestion of what somebody else already did, that's not creative. Come on. Number 2, I keep the show PG, so no suggestions of anything that would be beyond PG. But fart and poop jokes are definitely, I've done them a lot. So they're okay. That's PG, right? That's the kind of stuff. And number 3, no celebrities, sports mascots, and anything like that. Okay? So think of cool things. You can think of cool things that aren't already invented, right? Like this is the time for you and me to be creative. Okay? So let's be creative. So you're gonna see a little screen pop up with some little dancing dudes. And then I'm going to put go in the chat. So make sure you can see the chat. I'm going to put go. And when you see the word go, then give me those suggestions. All right. I will then take the first 2 suggestions that I see on my end. Sometimes it might look different on your end. Okay. But on my end, you will see those are whatever. What am I saying? On my end, I'm going to take the first 2 suggestions and combine them together to create this 4-panel comic. Okay? So let's get those suggestions right now. All right, we have our first 2 suggestions, kind of. I was wondering if maybe I was like, dude, is my phone just being really slow? Because I have it streaming on my phone. See, it's like it's still saying that it's still doing the suggestion thing. I have it streaming on my phone so that I can time it right. So when that screen pops up, I hit go and they come at the same time. So I was wondering if like I didn't put go and you guys are giving me the suggestions already. And so I was wondering, whoa, is my phone stream like a lot behind you guys? I don't know. Anyway. Okay. So we have our first 2 suggestions of We got a surfing Yeti and a second suggestion of boxing kangaroos in the back of a Jeep FC150. Oh, Dad, you're going to make me draw a vehicle. Do you understand what that means? Do you understand what you're doing to me right now? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Surfing Yeti and boxing kangaroos. I know how to spell kangaroos. In back of Jeep FC150. That means you now have to follow me to the Google. Okay, that's your own fault because I don't just know what a Jeep FC150 looks like off the top of my head. So you have to watch me go find one. Jeep FC150. Boop, 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 boop. I gotta say, they're so cute. You know? The FC stand... Does the FC stand for forward control? Come on. Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta go look at a kangaroo, too. I don't know what they just look like. Kangaroo. Ooh, that one looks mean. Let's do that one. Is that thing hairless? What is it? No, it's not. It's just really short hair. That looks creepy. Let's do... I'm trying to find like a good like a good angle or something. That looks like, ooh, look at that guy. He looks mean. They're either all side views or straight on views. I want like a 3/4. I mean, that could work, but it's not real. You know, that one kind of works. Let's do that one. But I do not have to look to see what a Yeti looks like, because I can just make that up. Okay. I'm going to try something just a tad bit different. Oh, goodness. Okay, hang on. I'm moving my camera here for a second. Okay. Okay, let's do... Hold on, I need to... Oh. Wow, it is really... I don't know if it's really lagging for you guys, but the stream that I'm watching right now is like way far behind. It's also... What? Okay, my little... Alright, never mind. Is it really choppy? Because there's this little thing at the bottom of my streaming stuff that says dropped frames. And there's... When everything's great, it's at like 0 or it's at like less than 10. But it says like 1,600 dropped frames, which means... I don't know. Which means it lags. Is it lagging? I told my boys to get off the Wi-Fi, but I don't know if they did. So I don't have all of my regulars here because I was going to ask a question of, I've been toying around with the idea of making this shorter instead of an hour. And the way that I would make it shorter is that I wouldn't do the inking part. But I don't know if people like seeing the inking part or if they more just like seeing the drawing part. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, would people be sad if I dropped the inking part and I only did the drawing part? Even my computer is being slow. What is going on here? Okay, hang on. I'm getting my reference situated here. I'm running out of space here. So I know that everybody watching knows this, but this is just for anybody who watches afterwards that doesn't know this. So whatever, you can tune out if you want. For those that know this, you can just think about something else. I don't know. But, so my boys just had their state soccer tournament in Gillette, Wyoming. And I didn't know this, but Devil's Tower, it was only an hour away from Gillette, Wyoming. So after the tournament, we went to Devil's Tower. Excuse me. And it was super cool. Honestly, it was a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be, because I don't know what kind of pictures I've remembered or seen or whatever of Devil's Tower, but for whatever reason, I thought the Devil's Tower was like just the tower in the middle of a big flat, nothing, ugly. Well, like, because look, most of Wyoming is kind of this flat, ugly desert stuff with sagebrush everywhere. And so I thought that that's where it was. I thought it was just kind of a big tower in the middle of nothing. So I thought it was just going to be kind of dumb. But actually, it was a lot cooler than I thought, because it's not just in a big flat thing. It's actually up on a hill, kind of up on top of a mountain. In like a woodsy forest type of thing. So it was really cool. Did it get choppy there for a second? Okay, because my, like, it's got like these bars that look like on a phone, like the reception bars, and it keeps dipping down into the red and then into the yellow and red. And so I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's... I don't know what that means. Okay, I know that it's usually like the male kangaroos that box for the most part, right? Or do all of them box? Do all of them fight? I don't know. But I'm giving them pouches, even if it's only the males that box. I'm gonna give it a pouch anyway, because kangaroos have pouches. You know what I mean? Even though not all of them. Or do they? Do all of them have pouches? Just females have pouches? I don't know. I don't know my kangaroos. Anyway, so I'm just saying that Devil's Tower is really cool. And if you ever get a chance, go see it. Because it's cool. Hang on, I'm gonna text. Okay. What? I'll just double check and make sure the boys are off the Wi-Fi, because it's crazy. I now have like 3,000 dropped frames, and there's usually less than 20. So it makes me think that, like, it's really choppy. All right, let's see if I can make up what a straight-on shot of this Jeep looks like, even though I don't have a straight shot. I'm just gonna Okay, I totally messed up that hand there. Okay, can you even can you even tell what's going on there? The Surfing Yeti is basically surfing into the back of the Jeep and knocking over the boxing kangaroos. I don't know if you can tell that that's what it is. All right, but anyway, there it is. There's Comic on Demand of the... Whoops, I forgot the other part of that thing's arm. There we go. Comic on Demand of boxing kangaroos in the back of a Jeep FC150 and a surfing Yeti. So he's just hanging out here and he says, will anyone box me in the back of this Jeep FC150? And he says, I will. And they're punching each other. And then the Yeti swooshes in and hits him. I guess. I don't know. That's it. But anyway, there is your shortened version of the Comic on Demand. If it's liked, not liked, I don't know. I don't know if people like to watch me then ink it afterwards or not. I don't know. But today, we're just going to try it. This is the new, or not new, I don't know what I'm doing. But this is the shortened version of the Comic on Demand show. So thanks for watching. And we will and we'll see you next week. Oh, and yeah, I need to change the opening thing because it's not winter anymore. I do have a summer one. I just haven't changed it. I just have to change it in the settings, and I forgot. But yeah, next week there will be a non-winter driving car. Okay. But anyway, thanks for showing up. See you next week.